Ever wonder if your cat actually apologizes when they've done something wrong? Most people assume they don't, but in reality they do, just in ways you might never expect. From slow blinks to unexpected headbutts, your cat could be trying to mend the bond between you. The question is, are you noticing their silent gestures or are you missing them? Let's dive into the surprising ways your feline friend says sorry. 1. A slow blink. A silent apology. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you after they've done something wrong and then slowly blinking? It might seem like a simple, innocent gesture, but there's so much more to it. When your cat blinks slowly, it's not just about trust, it's an emotional response to the tension in the room. Cats like us feel stress. When you raise your voice, change your body language, or show any signs of frustration, their amygdala, the part of the brain that processes emotions, fires up, triggering a stress response. Their instinct is to either flee or freeze, but instead of running away, they stay. They look at you, and then in a vulnerable yet calculated move, they deliberately shut their eyes. It's like a predator choosing to go blind in front of a threat. This action, though, isn't random. Studies like the 2020 research from the University of Sussex have confirmed that slow blinking is a social signal from cats. It's their way of trying to de-escalate tension and reach out for peace. And here's the kicker. When you blink back at them, their stress levels drop. The response is literal. Your small, calm gesture lowers their cortisol levels, helping them feel safer. 2. Headbutt. The scent of reconciliation. Ever been sitting on the couch, still a little upset with your cat, when suddenly they walk up and press their head right into your face or hand? It might seem like random affection, but there's actually a deeper meaning behind it, especially if it happens after tension. What you're experiencing is called bunting a behavior, where your cat uses the scent glands around their forehead, cheeks, and chin to deposit pheromones onto you. While cats often do this casually with other cats or even strangers, the timing is what makes it so significant. When your cat headbutts you right after conflict, they're not just being sweet, they're actively trying to repair the bond between you. You see, cats are incredibly sensitive to changes in scent. When stress fills the air, like when you scold them or raise your voice, their sense of smell picks up the shift in your pheromones. To them, it feels like the connection is breaking. So what do? They walk up and remark you with their scent, essentially saying, "We're still good. This bond isn't broken." This isn't just a random display of affection. It's a primal effort to restore what was disrupted. The next time your cat gives you a headbutt after a tense moment, remember, it's their way of telling you they're not letting go of the relationship, no matter the conflict. It's their way of showing you that they refuse to let the bond dissolve. 3. Dropping their favorite toy. A gesture that reveals true weakness. Imagine this. You're feeling upset with your cat, and out of nowhere they walk over and drop their most prized toy at your feet. What goes through your mind? Oh, they must want to play, you might think. But let's pause for a second. What if it's not play at all? What if that toy is the one thing they hold closest to them, and they're offering it to you as a symbol of reconciliation? Unlike dogs, cats don't just bring toys to get your attention. Every time they present you with something, there's usually a deeper, more emotional reason. When they drop their favorite toy after an argument or a tense moment, they're engaging in a social act of repair, a behavior known as reconciliation offering in the animal world. It's not about playing, it's about mending the bond that was shaken. Think about what this really means. That toy isn't just an object, it's a part of their world. It's something they carry with them, something that comforts them. And in the wake of an emotional disconnect between the two of you, your cat chooses to offer the most valuable thing they have. This is their way of saying, "I know things are off, but I want to make it right. Please forgive me." 4. Licking. More than just grooming. Have you ever noticed your cat suddenly start licking your hands or face right after a tense moment? It might seem like a quirky behavior, but in reality, there's far more to it than you might think. This isn't just about hygiene or affection, it's a deep emotional gesture. In the wild, cats groom each other to maintain their social bonds and reduce stress. But here's the catch, not all cats groom every other cat. Grooming is highly selective, and only cats with strong social connections will groom each other. It's a way of saying, you're important to me. So when your cat starts licking you after a moment of conflict, it's not just an instinct. It's a deliberate act to repair the emotional rift between you two. The act of grooming actually lowers heart rates and helps both cats involved feel more relaxed. This means that when your cat licks you, they're not just calming themselves, they're trying to calm you too. It's their way of saying, I'm sorry, let's move past this and reconnect. 5. Exposing one's belly. The ultimate act of surrender. Ever scolded your cat only to watch them immediately roll over and expose their belly to you? Most people assume the cat is being playful or worse, indifferent to what just happened. But in reality, that exposed belly might just be the most misunderstood apology in the cat world. In the wild, no cat would ever expose their belly unless they felt absolutely safe or vulnerable. The belly houses a cat's most vital organs, making it the ultimate display of trust. When your cat shows you their belly after an argument or conflict, they are surrendering. It's their way of saying, I'm not a threat. I'm open. Please forgive me. Here's where things often go wrong. Most owners see the belly and, driven by instinct, immediately reach down to rub it. But to the cat, that's not what they were asking for. They weren't offering their belly as an invitation for a belly rub. They were offering it as an apology. And when you reach for their most vulnerable spot, it feels like a betrayal of the trust they just placed in you. 6. Following you everywhere. A silent apology. Have you ever noticed that after a tense moment with your cat, they seem to follow you around everywhere you go, quietly sitting near you, watching from a distance, no meowing, no rubbing against you, no asking for food, just their presence? At first, you might not even realize what's happening. But this, my friend, is one of the most powerful silent apologies your cat can offer. Cats are naturally independent creatures. If they want space, they'll take it. But when they choose to stay close to you in the midst of emotional discomfort, it's not clingy behavior. It's a deliberate decision to remain near you despite the tension. Behavioral researchers call this proximity maintenance, a strategy also seen in primates after conflict. Instead of vocalizing or demanding attention, the individual simply stays close quietly, signaling that they're not leaving, they're waiting for things to feel right again. Think about it after a fight with someone you love. Do you ever find yourself sitting together in silence, maybe just existing in the same space without saying a word? This is exactly what your cat is doing. They don't need to vocalize or force a physical connection. They simply want to be near you, offering their silent presence as a sign that they're not going anywhere. This is a quiet yet powerful apology. Your cat is saying, I'm here. I'm not leaving. Let's work through this together. And just like us, sometimes the most meaningful way to repair a relationship isn't through grand gestures, but simply through being there. So next time your cat blinks slowly at you, headbutts you unexpectedly, or even drops their favorite toy at your feet, remember these aren't random behaviors. They're their way of saying sorry, showing vulnerability, and asking for forgiveness in the only way they know how. Cats may not speak our language, but their silent gestures speak volumes. By recognizing these signs and responding with patience and understanding, you can strengthen your bond and deepen the trust between you and your furry friend.